after workout dry. Man, I'm tired after that, man. Leg day on a cut, not for the faint of heart. I mean, unless you just pansy leg it the whole time. But you gotta go hard, even on the cut. You gotta go hard, you gotta push it. You gotta even try to grow your muscles, even while you're cutting. That's how hard you have to push. And then you might keep them, right? And then you might keep your legs when you're dieting. Some people diet and their legs just whoop disappear because they don't have enough drive to, absolutely smash legs. Which, is understandable depending on how big their calorie deficit is. But how I do it is I don't do a huge, calorie deficit. What I do is I bulk up until I'm starting to get to that point where I'm like, okay, starting to feel a little bit unhealthy here, man. My fat levels are getting a little bit too high. Starting to have a little bit of more difficulty breathing, that sort of thing. And then after that I go, okay, it's time to cut. When I start the cut on a crazy amount of calories for some people, I start the cut on maybe 3,000 calories, 3,250 calories in some cases, where I'm, really big. And then I end up losing water weight, losing some fat, start to level out there. And then I go, okay, 3,250, down to 3,000 calories. Coming down, lose a little bit of water weight, lose a little bit of fat there. And then I'm to the point where I am now, where I'm on 2,750. And that's when I usually start to get pretty skinny. And these numbers are relative. I mean, right now, those are what those numbers are. But they can change depending on how much energy I'm using, depending on that sort of thing. If my job is more physically demanding for one reason or another at certain times, right? Using up a little bit more energy throughout the day. But yeah, I try to keep it slow. Keep it slow, and you gotta go slow and low, you know what I mean? What's that from? Is that from Cars? Low ride. Right? That's the way to do it. Or else you'll just, you'll just lose muscle. And I've seen some posts from one of my old buddies, and he's doing a cut that's super aggressive. He's under 2,000 calories a day, which, I don't know, man, I'd get so skinny from that. I would lose so much muscle, so much fat, it's true, so much water, but so much muscle, so much strength. But I was asking him, and I was like, hey, are you losing a lot of strength, man? I mean, I'm kind of worried for you, you know what I mean? And he's like, no, actually, I'm still just as strong. So, as long as he's not lying, and I don't think he would lie. I don't think he would lie, but I think I took kind of a sharp left turn. But I think if I did that, if I was really still trying to push in the gym, and I was on such a low calorie amount, I mean, I would be losing strength like nobody's business, you know what I mean? It's like, there shouldn't, I'd be losing strength so fast that nobody would believe it, right? They'd be like, oh my gosh, did you go off the roids or something? Oh, jeez. Of course, I don't do steroids, so that's the joke. But it's kind of crazy. Everybody's got a little bit different of a body. Everybody's got a little bit different needs, and you just got to figure that out for yourself. You got to figure out what eating habits work for you, what exercise habits work for you, to align with your goals, right? If your goals are to get, shredded, lean, huge all at the same time, well, some things might be a little bit more in your favor than other things. But if you're just trying to lose weight some other things might be a little bit better than, you know, the person trying to get being a lean, mean fighting machine. You know what I mean? So that's it for today. This leg day was tough, but I enjoyed it. Always enjoy the Saturday lifts because I can be a little bit later in the day, eat a little bit more food beforehand, spend a little time digesting it before I go. But that'll be it. I'll see you guys next time.